been a while since I live streamed, but I was like, you know what, fuck it. Might as well do it. I've been playing a lot of Minecraft lately, so I don't know how long ago it started, or I stopped streaming, but this was a little bit after that. So these are just fuck around worlds, these last 4. This one's my actual survival, and as you can see by the yellow bar down in the bottom, that's how much space it is. So these take up like almost nothing. That one takes up a shitload. So this is created in survival mode. As you can see, it says survival mode. No host privileges or anything. So as you can see, yeah, it's not hard mode or anything. I should have done it in hard mode, but this is kind of like a test, because I'm actually doing a hard mode survival with my buddies, but this was kind of just so I could like get used to it, because I haven't played PS4 Minecraft for a while before I started this. So I was like, yeah. So honestly, you guys probably aren't legitimately gonna believe how expensive this son of a bitch was. Holy fuck. I'd say I've had this world for about a month or so. I don't even fucking know, to be completely honest. But, so, I've made it to the end, as you can see, my Elytra. This thing has taken me fucking the better half of 2 weeks, probably, mining for at least 1 week. It's ridiculous how much quartz it takes to do this shit. Like, they should make it easier to get quartz. I just want to see how big of a house I can make in legit survival. It's not the prettiest thing. I need to fix that. The glass should go, there's something where that's offset, but fuck it. It's not the prettiest thing, but I mean, I just wanted to test it, see what I could do. I'm gonna try and fix or finish part of that if I get the chance. So this is just about my spawn point, somewhere around here. I really like the look of this, so I'll give a little tour. Okay, so this was a wooden mansion. When I was making this wall, there was trees everywhere. I burnt some of the trees just to get them out of the way. Caught that on fire on accident, so that was a little idiotic of me. That's not the prettiest thing in the world, but it took a lot. I cleared part of it up, but not too much. So this is a bamboo farm. As you can see, there's nothing in here. I'll show you why that is in a little bit. This is just a little thing I've always had. Never really felt like taking out. Cocoa bean farm, you press that, it pushes the pistons up, and then they push back down. So pretty simple. Might as well do it real fast. Plan on back. It's I don't know if it really saves time. I feel like it does, just because that way you don't have to go around and individually break anything, and that way you're not breaking any like of the blocks on accident, like the wooden tree blocks. I found that when you're trying to break the cocoa beans, you might do that on accident. So, but I think it's cool. I like redstone, so I was like, you know what, fuck it, dude, might as well. So there's that. That's done. Okay, so cocoa bean farm, semi-automatic, fully automatic bamboo farm. This is a mob grinder, and I might as well show you it. So I didn't find this zombie spawner. My buddy did. He plays on this this world a little bit. I thought it'd make it look a little good, and I never used this type of block. What is this even? Granite or andesite? Oh, diorite. right? Literally the last one. I'm idiotic about that. So the zombie spawner. I don't use this very much. He did quite a bit. I should put a hopper with a chest here, but for now, fuck it. Just use a little XP. So there's that. Never know when you're gonna need to go kill some mobs or whatever, you know. So there's that. This is a sugarcane farm, fully automatic, of course. As you can see, it's also not in there. But so back there, right there, there's an observer somewhere. Whenever the last one grows up there, it just chops all those down pretty easy. This is a watermelon farm. Let's see if I can get a. So these go right there, observers, and then breaks it. Pretty simple. Also goes down there, but they're not in there. Sheep. I have one horse because I don't really need more than one, of course. Carrots. I'm quite proud of my farms on this. I have like everything. Cows, which are getting kind of low. Pigs. I have all the beacons level 2. And then here is a chicken farm. Lay hella eggs. Oh my god. You guys are adults, right? And then, oh, I should have cleared that out. I'm a little idiotic. But so they've been in here for so long since I'm building that other one that they filled this all up with eggs. But if I would have cleared that out, I would have gotten their chicken. But it disappeared in the lava since I didn't do that. Here's a wheat farm, which somebody messed up slightly, but I don't feel like fixing. That's, you're wondering, that's, I don't know, it's kind of ugly, I guess, but this is AFK fish farm. So if you don't know, you get a fishing rod, you stand right here, and then you just click right there. And how full is this? It was pretty full last time. So you can literally just sit here and do this shit like hella. Like I filled all this stuff up, and then there's this chest. This is an automatic, semi-automatic, I guess, because you have to put the fish in. But put the fish in one of these chests, it goes through and it cooks it. So I have hella fish, like hella cooked fish. So there's that FK fish farm. Up here, that's infinite water source right there. Here's the first. This is actually where my first farms were. Watermelon, pumpkin, and then a little bowl of sugar cane, wheat. Up there's carrots and potatoes. I'll go show you that. Might as well. So yeah, there's that. And then once I got enough, I literally just expanded. I made the wheat farm first, and then I don't even know that. So I'll go show you the rest. This is also an automatic wood farm. It's kind of put in a funky place, because what happens is you place it, and this is bone meal. So it pushes the wood, and then once this sees a wood here, it'll push the whole stack along a row this way, and then you can do it again. But you can only do it twice. In most things, you can do it out 12 you can do 12 blocks out that way, and then you can have a huge chunk of wood you can mine, and it's much faster than doing normal trees and such. I will show. So there's multiple ladders to get up. You can literally walk around this whole thing. Since I'm up here, I'll show you. Let's see. So you can go up this ladder, of course. So this way, there is a railroad, and it goes that way. Which I should have showed you this later. I'll finish that later. I don't even remember what this is. Potatoes. I haven't done that farm in such a while because I have hella potatoes. Over here's the beetroots, which I have hella beetroot soup. And seeds, I have so much seeds. Automatic cactus farm. Almost everybody's seen one of these bad boys. Quite a few cactus. That's literally like useless. I'm hoping that so there's a way to make a XP like bank type system with furnaces on computer, but they haven't implemented that onto this yet. Like they haven't implemented it on the console yet. So I'm hoping they do that, but we'll see what happens. Okay, so I'm gonna show you my house, and then so this is my buddy's house. Not much to it. I'm not even gonna go in there. This is kind of like a semi-automatic smelter. So I put shit in this, and then it goes down, smelts it. Furnace. Here's just some maps, just for decoration. Furnace room, which I barely use that because I have the automatic smelter. Just this is my railroad, that gray line, which I can show. I have hella like beetroot soup, a bunch of random like cobblestone and just armor and just shit everywhere. Like I'm not gonna go through and show you all my chests, it's pointless. So nether portal, enchantment room, some lapis for my enchantment room, just stuff for like the end and milk. I have potions, and I have a brewing room over here. And then this is kind of like a little secret thing. There's a button right there that's kind of hidden, and then another button right there that you can click. I got my little secret redstone. So this is like my Hall of Fame. Village, Heart of the Sea, Golden Apple, Totem of Undying. Nothing here, but could be coming. That's my first eye vendor. Wither Skull, Beacon, and then that shit. And this is the actual armor that I used for the fight. Fire Protection 3. So yeah, and then I just have like shit over here, and so yeah. Also, I need to. So I have this whole thing surrounded in obsidian. Like, it's not just the ceiling; it's behind these walls and under here. Just because I can. So yeah, this is where all the bamboo and shit goes down to. So I have pretty much, like, I could live down here if for whatever reason I needed to. So, and I did have hella obsidian, not anymore, because this took so much to make. It's like ridiculous. And it took forever to mine it. So, I have these giant mines, like, just, let me try and show you part of, there's a fucking creeper there. Part of some of the shit that I mined out, like this, I mined out some huge area here, kind of, not crazy big. I have that, and then I have like a hole that goes all the way down there, a hole that goes all the way down here, and then that's just straight mines right there, so I left those tunnels. Then I have one here. This is a completely, no, that's the same one as the other one. There was a patch of obsidian, like a huge patch of obsidian. Here's another hole. Patch of obsidian, that I took a beacon to, get myself haste to, and then I have an efficiency 5 pickaxe. So the obsidian was kind of easy to break, but not like that or anything, but, so I could get quite a few stacks of it. And then I have a little lever here, I didn't show you, just got lava. That's pretty much actually, I forgot to show one of the coolest things that took me quite a, not crazy long, because I had Elytra and fireworks. But, here's the map, I don't know how I forgot. So, like I was saying, there's the, we'll get out some scaffolding and come up here a little bit. So, that's where we are. I don't know. It's just so big. I didn't realize it was even this big. So this is where we are. That little house right there. That's the mansion, of course. Then I have a railroad that goes all the way to there, which this is a 10 by 6. That, or 10 by 5, is a village. And then it comes down to there, curves, and that's a big house I've been working on currently. And then right about there's where the end is, where my end portal, which I'll show you. And then it comes back up. And then somewhere, I think, if I go like this, it might, no, maybe not. There's somewhere over here-ish is where I'm building that big house. Maybe it's more over here but, so I'm pretty proud of that. 10 by 5 just to get in. Most of it's just railroad, of course, but I think it's pretty cool. So yeah, and then I have this is a one entrance, you enter one place, exit a different place. So yeah, there's that. I'll show you the railroad. I might as well just go all the way around it. So this is the one you start at, or I mean either way you could start, but excuse me, Mr. Lava. A little bit of a leg spike there. So yeah, this rail actually took me extremely long. I did it in 3 sections. So this was the first thing I did. I would do one line, and then I would curve around these mountains and shit. And then I actually went along and built this side, and then I built this side, and then I did the rail, went back, made sure it looked good, and then I put the cobblestone wall on. So I built this section all the way to the village because I knew there was one up here. And it just happened to work out almost perfectly, I'd say. Like, there's quite a few curves, which kind of slows me down, but right here's the village coming up. You can see the towers. And then the next section, I actually made this curve, which, I didn't really, like, I knew I wanted to make another one just because I thought it was cool that I made the first one. Here, I'll show you a little bit of the village. It's not too much. This is one of the ones I haven't rated just in case I want to trade with them. But, so I knew I wanted to do something and go this way. And I knew there was kind of a village. There's a village over there, a acacia one. So I built this, and I was like, you know what? I know where the end is. I haven't gone yet, but I'm just gonna make this kind of that way. So right here, I took a sharp turn, and it starts leading to where I think the end is. And I pretty much perfectly made it all the way to the end on accident. Like, I did not at all. Like, I knew where it was generally, but from my house. I didn't know at all where it was from where I was there during that train. But, so I got pretty lucky right here. Okay, there's a minecart. One of my buddies probably did that. Up here, there's a, this is the second house I made. So the house I'm working on now, that big mansion, it's probably the last one I'll make unless for some reason I get ambitious. So one day I just was like, you know what, I have hella clay, or not clay, cement, whatever, concrete. I got a decent amount of glass. Live right next to a freaking desert, so I was like, just see if I can make a cool modern house. And I didn't copy this off anyone, I just wanted to see if I could do it. Welcome to the stream. Go ahead and like, subscribe if you want. There's not too much to this house. I have a beacon here. I need to add more, but I've been using most of my iron and beacons at the big house, so I can build and break. So there's an entrance system here. Not too difficult. I made this wall. Just because creepers kept blowing it up, so, and I like the look of it, kind of. I think it works kind of well with the house. I haven't done much here, because, like, I did this, and then I saw this video on TikTok of somebody making a giant house, and I was like, you know what, I want to do that, so I made this. I saw that video, and I was like, I'm not even gonna fucking use that other house, I'm gonna give that to my buddy, which I did, but he hasn't been on since, so there's literally nothing here. Here's my portal to the little thing so it can't get blown up. And then right over there's my other one at the other house. And then over in, which, it's been a while since I've been in this nether. I believe over that way is the, or the nether dungeon. Nether fortress, I mean. I'm being kind of idiotic. But yeah, so there's that. This house doesn't have too much in it, it's just big, and I kind of like the look of it. So, I'll come up here. I'll bring this other cart with me, because there's already two here. So, we came from that way back there. Right up here, very close, that pillar right there is where the end is. And I put that pillar up when I first found it, just so I could remember exactly where it was. So, this was actually one of the, like, it was hard for me to find the, I'll go ahead and show you. It was hard for me to find the actual portal. I made a thing right here where I came down, and I looked all around, and I just could not find it. Let me kill these two. One of the things I don't have in this game is actually trident, and I want to see if I can get one off one of these bad boys. Come here. Didn't bring any water breathing potions with me. Oh, I actually got one. Damn. I did not expect that to happen. I got another one. Wow, okay. I didn't even know they spawned in here. I don't remember seeing any in there, but okay. Huh. Anyways, so I went down that first area I showed you. But this is how I dug up, and then I reached water. And I was like, okay. So I dug up from way down there. What I didn't realize is I actually passed this without knowing. And this is how you get to the portal. So it took me the longest time to find the portal, because I actually came down again through there and saw that I missed that. And right down, did I miss it? I believe right here. Wait, what am I doing? I have to go through this iron door. Okay, right down here is where the portal is. Right there. And then I broke the silverfish spawner, which, I don't know, I never really need that thing. So, let's go back up. If I can swim up, that would be nice, please and thank you. Dude, this water kills me, I swear to God. Am I getting hit by right now? Oh my God, this water is difficult. Alright. I'm gonna get shot by a skeleton. This is part of where I get my sand from, that's why this freaking island looks so ugly, but I realized I was gonna come here quite a few times, so I started going to a different area. You get out of here. Freaking asshole. So this just loops back around to the other side of my house. And then the really big mansion is over there somewhere. See if I can see the beacon. No, the beacon's not up anymore. I forgot I took it down. There it is, you can see it. The thing is huge. It looks funky from here. But, I think that's just about everything there is to show. I'm I'm gonna go put these tridents away. I'm actually gonna heal them together. I do need to get a trident. I was thinking about getting one, and I was like, I want to make that house. But okay. Need an anvil. This anvil's about to break. It's not gonna give very much health, but it's better than nothing. Alright, I'll take it. And we'll just put that in here real fast. Save that for later. So yeah, this is the house. That's just about everything there is to show. Yeah. So, the one thing I don't like about this is the fact that it snows very nearby, or it snows. I did like the location, it's just unfortunate that it's a snowy biome. I don't really like that. Am I gonna have to go back and get food? Damn, I might have to. I got no food here whatsoever. And I'm a bot, dude. I literally can't even smell each one. Got millions of pieces of food, and somehow I still run out. I don't even know. We really suck at using the leechers sometimes. It's ridiculous. So let's grab some potato. Because I have quite a bit. Alright, let's go back. So right now I need slabs to put around the topper part of the house. Did I say topper? Top part of the house. Let's make a few slabs. Quite a few actually. Good few stacks. Because we have a few places we need to go completely around. So I've done almost absolutely nothing inside here. Just the stairs to get up and down. My bad, I got a message I had to check real fast. So I can do this. That's gonna freaking drive me crazy if I leave that up there. Scaffolding's a lifesaver. If you don't have it in your world, get it, cause like that shit works hella good. For the longest, I made it to the end and killed the Ender Dragon 4 times before I found bamboo on this road. I think this seed is just crazy funky or something, because I could not find a forest or a jungle. I looked for a jungle. I went to 3 different corners of the world and I couldn't find one. So I went on this app, it's like Biome Finder or something. You type in your seed and it'll show you can search certain biomes. So I finally did that, and then I found a jungle And then when I finally got there, it was like ridiculously difficult to actually find the bamboo. So I'm just looking down there because I believe I go like this with the lanterns. I might have to get some more because I don't think I'll have enough for all of this. But yeah, so I had to do the biome finder, but I finally got it. I tamed some parrots while I was there, but I took an elytra back, and I'm pretty sure they either died or something. I don't even know. But so I've been to every corner of this map, because I went to the first 3, and the jungle biome I found was actually very near the last corner. So that was interesting for me. Let's not do that last one. Is there more? Is there one more up there? Oh, there wasn't. But yeah, so if you ever get stuck, you can. There's apps for like everything. So if you can't find a biome for some reason, Biome Finder works. Let's do this actually. And one more. And that should be all the way around that. How much more slabs do we have? We'll see how far we can get around this next one. And then we need to get lanterns and maybe more slabs if we don't make it all the way around. I feel like I need to make that one bigger, but I made this one taller just because I thought it'd be nice to make. I probably should have made the middle one taller and left this one small, but I was like, I'll just make this one tall. This was the first one I made. I started on this one. I built it all, and then I went to that one, but I forgot I made this one taller. Or I went to the farther one, I forgot I made this one taller. And then I finished that, and I realized I was like, oh shit. But it'll work. Slabs are so picky in this game. I wish I could hook up a mouse or something, because it'd be so much easier using that than a controller. So for a while I wasn't streaming at all. I don't do Realm Royale very much. Like, I don't play. The last time I played was probably a week ago, and I played for about 2 games. Loved the game, but honestly, I feel like it definitely isn't that much of a challenge. So it just kind of died off for me. I did enjoy the grind to get to master, which wasn't very super long or anything, but it was fun. I enjoyed it. But after that, I just I don't know. I didn't feel like playing much. My friends kind of all stopped playing. So yeah. Right now I play Rocket League. I was into Fortnite for like a little bit. I don't know. I love Fortnite. I played that game since it came out at the very, very beginning. Like 2 years ago. Or not at the beginning of, like, at the very beginning of when it came out 2 years ago. Which was like September or some shit like that. Like something crazy. That was fun, dude. Like, it was nice because I've never played a Battle Royale before that. And it was fun. And I'd never really done anything where you could just build, well, instead of just having to run around and kill people, which I was used to Call of Duty, because I grew up playing Call of Duty Black Ops 1, and then I played Black Ops 2, played a little Call of Duty Ghosts, shit like that. And it was just nice, because I was coming off of Black Ops 3, I believe, and I didn't really enjoy the way they had, like, I like Black Ops 3, I like their zombies, but I hadn't enjoyed the multiplayer, because I just wasn't getting into it like I was for Black Ops 2, and shit like that. Like, Black Ops 2 was my dream game by far. So, what we're going to do next is I want to make I believe this is probably going to be my last layer, and I'm only going to build them in the middle. So, we're going to make it a little taller than usual, probably. Go ahead and put that away. So, but, I mean, I like Call of Duty. I'm probably going to buy the new one. Modern Warfare, or whatever the fuck it is. I don't even remember, to be completely honest. I didn't play the beta, but I talked to some people that played the beta, and just from how they were talking about it, it sounds pretty lit. Like, they're not being little shits about it. Like, even Sony's getting their shit together, because they're going to be allowing cross-platform with Xbox and PC, from what I hear. And I'm actually very surprised about that. Like, that's a pretty big step. So, I'm willing to give it a chance if they're willing to try and change it and make it better. We'll go up 4 on each of these. God damn, dude. I'm so autistic about building something. Speaking about games, I feel like free games are like getting their own or something, because there's this game called Brawlhalla. It's free. It's been out since 2014, I believe. It's not crazy big. I don't know if it'll blow up. But me and my buddies have been getting into it. It's kind of like Smash Bros. It's a little bit more simplified. You're not going to go on there and hit like super insane combos. Not right away, at least. I've seen some people just hit some nasty freaking combos, though. Ridiculously crazy good people. But I'm sure they've also been playing since like 2014, so. But, I mean, if anybody here, like, I honestly recommend that. It's a fun game. Like, it's just something you can get away and go play and just have fun on. Like, we were playing Minecraft last night on the hardcore server, and we were just bored because it was like, we just made hella automatic farms and such. So we were like, yeah, let's just jump on Brawlhalla. So we all did and had some fun. There's like you can play all these different game modes. Like there's a soccer one and there's football, and it's pretty interesting. I like the way they did it. But Apex Season 3 is coming out soon, not entirely sure. They have new hop-ups and such. They have, they're bringing a new map. What else? New hop-ups, new map, new characters, of course. So, we'll see how that goes. I've been playing a little Apex. I don't know if any of you guys like Apex, but it's pretty fun. I'm not insanely good at it. I've been playing it since it first came out, and I was pretty good to start off with. 3 games in, I won my first game with 10 kills. But everybody's gotten pretty better since then, and I don't consistently play. So, most of the time I'll get lucky if I can even freaking win. But, you know, I enjoy Apex. I love the disruptor rounds on the alternator. It's insane. My buddy loves the freaking what is it? RE45. Hello, Bella De Paula. I don't know if you're still in here. Sorry it took me so long to read your message. Go ahead and subscribe, like if you want. Even if you don't want to, that's chill, of course. Leave some comments. If you have any answers about Minecraft, I'm decently knowledgeable. I've been playing Minecraft since... oh shit, I don't even know. At least... I'll say 2010. And I believe it came out in 2009. So... practically since it came out in 2009, right? I gotta look that up now so I don't look like a buffoon. May 17, 2009. Yeah, I believe I've been doing it since 2010. So I've been playing it for about 9 years. I was freaking young as hell then, of course. I really got into it on PC about 3 years ago, and then my PC broke, and now I don't even have the same email as, well, I don't have a computer, but I don't even have the same email as what it was, so I can't I'd have to buy the whole game again, which would be fine, but I don't even have a computer, so maybe one of these days, if I feel like it, I'll get a gaming computer, but I'm sure the Minecraft trend will be over by then. So one thing I love about Minecraft is the redstone is insane. Now, I'm not one of those crazy people that's like ridiculously good at redstone. I would say I'm average, maybe even less than average, since there's some insane redstone builders out there. But I don't know, I enjoy it. I might even hop off this world for a while just to... See, I have a creative world. It's super flat, so that's what I like to test my things on. Like, I recommend it, honestly. If you ever have a survival world and you have, like, if you want to make a super efficient auto farm or something, go on the world, test out some theories of yours or anything that you've seen on YouTube or such, and just see what you can do. Like, there's some crazy things you can do to make things more efficient and shit like that. Or if you just want to make like some kind of redstone contraption, just hop on real fast. It takes, I mean, depending on what it is, it could take like 10 seconds to just build something ridiculously cool. And you don't really have any like consequence. Like, it takes a little more time, kind of, but in a funky way, it could also save you time, because if you mess up in survival and for some reason you have to restart all that, that's quite a decent chunk of time you're probably going to be doing, instead of doing it once in creative, getting it correctly done, and then remembering how to do it in survival and doing it. It could be like 20 minutes total instead of like 35, because you had to break it all and then redo it or some shit. So, I mean, that's what I do. That's, I actually didn't do that on this world for the most part. Like my melon farm, let me see. I made my melon farm, and then, no, let me think. I know for a fact I didn't do that with the sugarcane farm on this, and I know I didn't do it with the cocoa bean farm or the cactus. I believe the melon farm I did actually do the test on the creative world, but that's about it. And then the regular farms you obviously don't need to do because it's very simple, and even if you do mess up, it takes like 2 seconds to fix. Where do we want? Let's make a door right here. So that's that. I'm probably gonna end it here. I don't wanna. I just thought it'd be fun to give a little tour of my world. What I'm thinking, I think I'm gonna make. What do I want to do? I'm considering. I want to make dark oak slabs and then make a roof out of that for the very, very top. So like if this is where it stops, I'm thinking dark oak slabs with a slight overhang, and if that's where that stops, same, and same for over there. I don't want to do that all on camera. I could, but I very severely doubt anybody would want to watch. So I like the look of it. We'll see if I can get a good overlook of it somewhere. Most of the time I just hit up Elytra and try and fly away and then come back and look at it, but like that's so difficult because you're trying to get a good look but you're going so fast, it's like just doesn't work. Yeah, I like it. I need glass right there, so that's kind of like a garage, but I don't know. I based the bottom off of something that I'd seen, and then I just pretty much stacked it, made it smaller, stacked it, made it smaller, except for the garage part. I cut that out because that would be kind of funky looking if you did too. I felt like it would look weird. I'm thinking about I could bring a stand up there and then bring out a balcony above that, but I'm not entirely sure. Need some glass to fill this in with, but thanks to anybody who watched. I know Bella commented, so thank to you to the comment. I appreciate it. Have a good day, my guys.